Hello and welcome to Breaking Today. This here is quite a sad episode because we're here to discuss the loss of a young, brilliant mind who was actually a doctor intern at Gatundu Level 5 Hospital. I am talking about Dr. Desree Moraa, and that's a very brilliant mind because a doctor, we're talking about someone who's been in school for 6 to 10 years, and they were now doing their internship, and maybe after that they were hoping to get a job or something. So it's quite sad to have lost such a mind. Dr. Desree Moraa, just to let you in, was the only intern in the surgery department, among the surgical department in Gatundu Level 5 Hospital. And, talking about Level 5 Hospital, it's a big hospital, so the activities that are going on there, the surgeries that are needed there, the surgeries that are being done there are quite many. So being the only intern directly means that you're going to be overworked. So she was the only intern in the surgical department, and her transfer request was blocked because she couldn't like bear with the work. Working back to back, because every surgeon who comes there means you're the one who should like really be helping out. So her transfer request was blocked, which left her with no option but to walk the tough journey. Unajua mali unajipatanga tu uko kwa age hauna story ingine unaweza do, yani place imefika, you just have to surrender. Unaamua sasa acha tu ikuwe vile itakuwa, because it is not in your hands to make the decision. Kuna wale ambao wana make the decision, na sasa kama wamesema no, there is nothing you can do about that. The only thing is just to cope, survive, because surviving is winning, Franklin, as they all say. So this must have led to depression, since she had bills to pay, including her rent, which was actually due before her death. And it is also rumored that she had no food in the last 24 hours before her death. So when you assess the situation, you can see this girl was going through a very tough time mentally, emotionally, and no food, you haven't paid your rent, kuna pressure job, hiyo masaa bado unafaa uende work, kuna story mingi, landlord uko na kukimbiza. So she must have been depressed, man, out of all this pressure that was coming, was hitting her left, right, and center. So you should also put in consideration that the government isn't paying medical interns. And if you all remember, they were out on the streets the other day, pushing for medical interns to be paid, claiming that they also they have a life, they need to survive, they are in hospitals saving lives. They need to really be paid, because these people are actually doing the most. We have the employed doctors working in their clinics, and they are missing in these facilities, government facilities, and the only people who are left there are the interns. These are the people saving lives, these are the people helping us out there. So they were really pushing for that to be paid, and the government claimed that it had no money to pay medical interns. So when you assess these situations, it really means it's tough to be a medical intern, like a time like this. And as a result, she chose the hard way ya kujimaliza. Unajua, ukiona mtu ana make decision ya kujimaliza, manze inakuanga imefika point yenye they have no option, yani wamehit dead end, mali amefika na hakuna kitu kingine anaweza do. So anaamua tu, I am surrendering, let me just go in peace, because the pressure of this earth, man, it's been too much. And so she decided to peacefully leave earth. That is, she committed suicide. She was found hanging on a balcony, and she left a note behind that cited three major reasons as to why she decided to take her life. Number one being no salary for months, leading to an eviction notice from a rental apartment, which is quite understandable. Long working shifts, sometimes 36 hours within the surgery department. And number three, frustrations from a supervisor who is in quotes, Dr. Clifford Chacha Mwita, who is rumored to be the lead surgeon in Gatundu Level 5 Hospital, was purely evil according to her and demanded sexual favors from her. Those are the three main reasons that Dr. Desree Moraa cited for her ending her life. It should also be noted that the colleague who broke the news alisema pia yeye hiyo day alikuwa amejaribu kuoverdose with the same intentions supposedly, but then she only ended up oversleeping, you know. So and she also mentioned that the problem and the issues that these medical interns are going through are not things that can really be expressed in words. They are suffering, they are having a hard time. So the government really needs to intervene, because having been to med school for this long, and then you end your life, it is not only disheartening but heartbreaking to parents. Imagine mzae mwenye amelipa fee kutoka hii time yenye mtu yeye aliingia chuo. You've educated your kid, ameenda shule, amesoma hii miaka yote, amemaliza, ameingia medical intern, and then the results you get is, yeah, your kid is gone, your kid is dead, man, after the sacrifice that you put in. So I really think the government should look at that. Even if they ain't getting that much, they need at least to be paid for their survival, because it's really tough, man. It's really tough. So sorry to the family and to our friends, and we pray that the soul of Dr. Desree Moraa rest in eternal peace. But then before I just check out, what do you who do you think is to blame? Who do you think is to blame for the death of this young brilliant mind? Let's engage in the comments, and remember to like, share, subscribe, so that you get all the updates that are coming to you.